Honey, something weird might just be something familiar viewed from a different angle, and that's not scary, right?
Adventure Time is arguably the greatest show that's ever graced Cartoon Network. Its world building is amazing, and its character writing stands out among the cartoons of its time. One character in particular stands out even more: Marceline Abadir, the Vampire Queen. Everything, from her backstory to her interactions with others, make her a truly compelling character, and a phenomenal analog to the struggles many face in real life. But to truly understand Marceline, we must start from the beginning. Fair warning, there will be spoilers, and not everything will make complete sense if you don't have any background knowledge, so if you haven't watched the show, I would highly recommend doing so. In Marceline's introduction, Evicted, she's shown to be quite the troublemaker. She enjoys scaring and teasing Finn and Jake, and kicks them out of their treehouse. She even kicks them out of the cave they take refuge in because she owns that too. On the surface, she seems like a sadistic jerk, but if you look past her flaws, she still cares about others. She goes easy on Finn and Jake during their fight, and even gives them her treehouse at the end of the episode. Her personality remains like this throughout the early seasons of Adventure Time. She gets a bit closer to Finn, still teasing and embarrassing him any chance she can get, and it becomes obvious pretty quickly that she had some past tension with Bubblegum. That being said, I think this early representation of Marceline, despite being a 1,000-year-old vampire, feels very real. Obviously, she's a cartoon character, so she's still greatly exaggerated, but I think her energy in these early seasons perfectly convey that older teenage girl that I feel many people may remember from their childhood. Someone who did whatever they wanted, liked messing with the younger kids, and had beef with other people you knew that you were too young to fully understand. She didn't like talking about her true feelings about the people around her, preferring to be the scary, cool girl in everyone else's eyes. Marceline is this girl. She's afraid of people leaving her and being afraid of her when she's being herself, so she keeps the people around her at a distance.
When people get scared and run away, it's because I want them to.
And just like that girl, Marceline does this in response to her many past traumas. So let's go even farther back and see exactly why she is so chaotic and guarded in the first few seasons.
Oh, yuck! Thanks, you goof.
Boo, I'm sorry, did I scare you? Are you just afraid of having fun?
In Obsidian, we get to see Marceline's relationship with her mother. Her mother is loving and kind and always tries to do what's best for Marcy. However, there are a few key moments that I feel had a major impact on Marceline. The first is when Marceline saves her sickly mother from a mutated wolf using her father's soul-sucking powers, which visibly scares her mom. This is the event that causes Marceline to start feeling like a monster, or something to be scared of. The fact that even her mother could be afraid of her had to have had a huge impact on how she views herself, and how she expects others to view her. So, in response, she acts monstrous and scary, to gain more control over how people react to her. Because if she's expecting people to be afraid of her, it doesn't hurt as much. This feeling of isolation is heightened when her mom sends her off, alone, to a bunker in the wasteland. And just before Marceline leaves, her mom snaps at her.
Marceline! I don't have time for you right now!
In defense of Marcy's mom, she was extremely sick and didn't want her daughter to watch her pass away. But the final interaction with her mom being a negative one caused major damage to Marceline's self-image. These events are what start Marceline on her path of self-hatred. Some time after she parts with her mother, she is found by Simon, who becomes like a father to her. He protects her at all costs, and unfortunately, all costs means he loses his own sanity to the Ice Crown. Her parting with Simon hurts Marceline not only because she has to survive on her own, but it shows her that she is a burden on the people around her. The seeds of doubt were already sown with her mother, and seeing Simon lose himself for her sake just makes things worse. Her father remains mostly emotionally and physically absent from her life, so she's left completely alone. The next we see of her is when she starts hunting vampires and protecting the last few humans in U. At first, the humans see her as a monster, but they eventually come around and she starts defending them. However, after she clears out all the vampires, becoming one in the process, they leave U in search of a safer land to inhabit. This is the final nail in the coffin. Every single person who has ever cared for her has left her, which leaves her feeling like a burden and a monster.
And someday, when you die, I'll be the one who puts you in the ground.
One of the people that cared for her most was Princess Bubblegum, and she was one of the most important people to Marceline. In the first go with their relationship, things ended really badly. Obsidian offers another glimpse into Marceline's life, showing how this relationship ended. Princess Bubblegum's need to be right and control everything led her to diminish Marceline's worth. Marceline's rebellious nature and low self-image led her to feel unwanted, so she lashed out on PB. This hurt stayed with Marceline, manifesting again in what was missing. Her hurt manifested as anger through her music, wanting to show her true feelings, but hiding it behind an angst-filled song. These situations really bring out the worst in Marceline, but I think they're great examples of how her self-image affects her actions. She feels attacked and thrown away, so she tries to protect herself in the only way she knows how: aggression. But aggression isn't all Marceline feels. It may be what she shows on the surface, but she feels hurt, sad, alone. And it isn't until the later seasons that she begins to accept that. Her acceptance begins with Simon. In I Remember You, Marceline realizes that Simon never wanted to leave her. Through the song she sings with Simon, she gains closure on a defining moment of her life. It's this moment that helps Marcy crack her shell a little bit. She starts opening up to those around her, telling Finn and Jake about her past in Simon and Marcy. In The Sky Witch, Marceline actually asks for help from none other than Bonnabelle Bubblegum. Marceline asking PB to help with retrieving Hambo shows that Marcy still really trusts her. This event is what I think caused Marceline to realize her wrongdoings and forgive Bonnie for hers. We can really see how the flame between Marceline and PB is rekindled in Varmints. They go through an abandoned tunnel, fondly reminiscing about old times. Especially the ending, when Marceline stays up all night to let Bonnie rest. The way Marcy and PB's relationship is shown is so beautiful and well done, I could make a whole video on it. But I'll get back to Marceline. Her new relationship with PB shows Marcy that she is capable of being loved, being wanted. She can give love and affection and receive it back. And with her newfound self-love, she can maintain that. Speaking of this self-love, the Stakes Special is all about Marceline's self-worth. The vampirism is a metaphor for the less virtuous parts of her. She tries to purge herself of it, but that ends badly for everyone. In the end, accepting it as part of herself is the best outcome. And everyone accepts her. All of her. She even clears up her issues with her mom and Obsidian. She finally finds the tape her mom left her, so Marceline can finally understand how much she really meant to her mother. In the end, Marceline still isn't perfect. She has her problems, but so does everyone. Despite the anger and loneliness she's felt since the very beginning, she learns how to work through things, to realize who she is and accept that. I think her story holds a very important message that applies to everyone. You are beautiful and worthy of your own love. Stay true to yourself and understand that the people around you love you too. Some people will hurt you, whether that be on purpose or an accident. That won't lower your value as a person. Marceline accepts her wrongdoings and works to change them. She sees how others have messed up in the past and offers them empathy. Her character goes from being too hung up on her own issues to her being able to help others with their issues. And I think that's a beautiful thing. Thank you to everybody who's watched the video up to this point. It really means a lot. If you enjoyed the video, consider subscribing and liking the video. And if you have thoughts, throw them in the comment section. Ring the bell to get notified whenever I post a video each month, and thanks for listening. See you.